Why?
You
Thanks
will
for
be seeing
joining
us on both.
just trying to make sure
we're
we're on the same page, really.
Notodua TV
Good evening.
Radio
Good evening.
and
So, right,
on
okay, I think I've got it now.
and on what's it called it
Right,
on
okay, so
one second please. I'm just gonna just check 1 second on YouTube. So do bear with me for a second, please. I'm just trying to make sure I got this right.
to Citizen
So I will make that there. So those who are watching that, you will be able to see us live. Good evening. First of all, I wanted to know your thoughts on the logo on the top of the shirt. Firstly, what are your thoughts on it? That's what I mean, if you let me know, give us indication if you like the logo. If it's, what is this? Or how do you feel about it? Good evening to you all. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Tomorrow is protest. Okay, that will be Nigeria. Right here, we haven't got anything like that lined up, but that doesn't stop others from joining in. That doesn't stop others from joining in at all. I will say that now. It doesn't. So, oh, that's good news. That's good to know. That's good to know. Let me see if I can just make this smaller. 1 second. Let me just make it smaller. Beg your pardon. I want to make this slightly smaller so you can actually grasp a few more things. Correct. Are we in the right path? Okay. Sorry. I'll make sure I got this right. So, let me see. 1 second, please. We just bear with me. We're making adjustments. Now, the reason why I'm doing this broadcast this evening is simple. It's not really that complicated. It's just to make sure that we are all aware of the continued delay and frustration by Facebook. And it's very important that what do you think of the Citizen AY logo? What do you think about it? Okay, tomorrow's protest. Longinus is saying, okay, that's good. Tell me more. Is it good evening, my brother? Good evening. So, keep fire burning. Yes, absolutely. You saw earlier on, by the way, you saw that they blocked my broadcast. My broadcast was blocked earlier on. And that's not a problem. No shaking. We're not going anywhere. We're going to be here. We are not going to be deterred by any of their actions. So they can do all the blocking they like. They can block all they like. They didn't like the fact of what we were saying. By the way, at this point, I'd like you all to please subscribe to us on YouTube because it's important. We need your support. Very much, your support is very much needed. So please do not let anybody put you off. Do not be deterred. We need to remain focused on what we're trying to do, which is to get the message out to people about what is happening to them in their own areas and the injustice that's going on. So that's what we will do. We won't be deterred. We won't be stopped. Please, I'd like you all, once again, as I'm saying to you now, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube and on Oduduwa TV Radio. Subscribe to us on YouTube. The numbers, as you can see, is down. It is being controlled. And we don't really want to be involved in that situation anymore. We just want to be able to do what we need to do. And like I said earlier on, as I was doing my broadcast earlier on, you noticed that they came and they suddenly just interrupted the broadcast. I got flagged. And that's okay. I mean, that will happen. We know people will do things to try and frustrate us, but that's okay. All we know is this: we will not be deterred. We will keep at it. We will keep speaking truth to power. Our people, our governance is not working on behalf of the citizens, and that's the plain fact. They simply aren't. In fact, if anything, they're engaged in impoverishing us. They're engaged in silencing us when we speak. The voice of every government should be focused on what we're trying to do. Every government should be engaged in empowering the citizens to be able to get, the very best. And what our governance is engaged in doing is to silence us. Anytime you try and speak truth to power, crank, they come down hard on you. They don't want you to speak truth to power. They don't want you to say anything at all. In fact, they don't want you to have a voice. And that's what happened. So this afternoon, you saw me talking about the fact that the government was not helping. They were not really addressing the issues that concerned a lot of people. They were not interested in it, and they just didn't want to know. All they were saying is, oh, no, no, as far as we're concerned, we are not going to, we just want to do what we need to do. And your voice doesn't really count, So those are the things that really gives us a huge concerns. It gives us a huge amount of concerns. And I want you all to, pardon, I want you to just bear that in mind. If you cannot speak truth to power, then your voice is being silenced effectively. And we won't let that happen. So that's why we're trying to get the message out there. Subscribe to us on YouTube and help us spread the message. And like I said, let us know your thoughts on this t-shirt. We must continue to. Thank you very much, Davis. Hey, Davis, how you doing, my brother? Great to see you. So you can see that Facebook are doing everything in their level best to frustrate, to make us sort of give up. For now, no shaking. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We are continuing. We will continue to speak truth to power, because that is the best way to combat this injustice. Because it is sheer injustice. What is going on is sheer, utter injustice. And we need to make sure that we speak truth to power. We will not let anybody come and sort of try and detract us and try all manner of trickery to make us feel as though we don't matter. What we say is just, irrelevant, and they're going to do what they want to do. We need to raise our voices. Now is the time for us to use our voices. Like I was saying earlier on, I showed you the picture. You can go and look at the video, and I might go through it again. I showed you a functioning nation. Now, I'm not saying that Britain is perfect. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm telling you is this. In the UK, they've got recycling units, facilities, where people go and empty their rubbish and everything that they no longer want. And the government support them. They provide that to them. They make sure that is not interrupted in any way, shape, nor form. And that is all we are asking for. It's not too much to ask for that kind of governance. It's not too much to ask for your governance to actually provide you with things that will improve your life. Everything the government wants you to do is to be on your knees. The government of the day wants you on your knees, to never be able to question them, to never be able to hold them to account, to always beg, to beg for everything that is rightfully yours. And that's wrong. That is why we will not be silent. So I'm just saying. Hello, can you hear me? I wonder, is it echoing? Let me know if it's echoing. I can hear some sort of echo. Can you hear me? Yeah, been a while. Yes, my brother. Been a while. I'm back. So yeah, like I said, let me know what you think of this t-shirt here. I hope it's working. I hope I'm not getting a bounce back, but that will be the worrying thing for me. I don't want a bounce back because I'm a bit concerned about that. And I'll make sure that if I've got any bounce back anywhere, I will silence it straight away, because I don't want to risk that, because that would it would not give us the right information, the right message that we're trying to get across. Let's have a look at this. 1 second, please. Yeah, that's closed as well. It's a third one. There is a third one here. So I don't know if you can hear me. Can you all hear me good? Let me just try something. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, I think I can hear some echo in the back. Beg your pardon. 1 second, please. I'm not going to stay too long, but I just wanted to just touch base with you that we are being silenced and we're being flagged, and our broadcast was interrupted somewhat. So beg your pardon. Oh, sorry about this. Just bear with me, please. I need to get this corrected somewhat. So go and do that. A new one. So what's the difference? Sorry about this. There's echoing. Can you hear an echoing? Go back here. Sorry about this. There is some sort of echoing, which makes it difficult to do what I'm trying to do. But let me see. Let me try one more thing. Try one more. So, like I said, please, I want you all to please share this podcast. Very important anyway. Subscribe. If anything else, subscribe. Subscribe, and let's try and make sure that we continue to get the message out there. Just give me a minute. Something seems to have happened here. Here we go. So got that up. Oh, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? I hope you can hear me good. Is that? But listen, what I will do, I'm probably not gonna stay too long now. I just want you all to just help subscribe, share the broadcast. I need to go and check what is wrong here. So, but I just wanted to just show you this. I will be back later on, much later, once everything is stabilized. So something is going on here. Okay. Okay, listen. Thank you very much, guys. I'll be back. Let me just set this up again. I have another meeting to go. That's probably why I'm a little bit rushed as well. So, but what I'm gonna do is I'll make sure on and off. Yeah. Oh, okay. My voice is okay. Okay. Hang on. Let me just check that. Somebody said my voice is okay. That sounds. Hey, just bear with me. These things will happen now and then. It will happen now and then, but that's okay. We will get it sorted out. Please subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube, and of course on Oduduwa TV radio as well. So all that being said, I'll wrap this up here. Let me come back again. I will come back. I'm going to put a stop to the broadcast here. I'll come back again and check something. I might come back in a little bit. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye bye. I'll come back.